Hey Sarah, thanks for coming back. Nice seeing you again. I know we spoke over the phone and you mentioned that you were looking at the MDX, the SRX, and the RX, and that you're kind of busy, so I'm going to keep this brief for you. And I'm just going to hit the points that you mentioned earlier. You said that one of your friends was in an accident earlier, and so I wanted to touch on the safety of the RX versus the other two, as well as the performance of it and the comfort. You mentioned that that was very important to you as well. So we're just going to get right started, and first off, you're going to notice that the RX itself is a very nice looking vehicle. It's got the running lights here, so that way no matter what time, day or night, you're going to be seen for the other vehicles. You've got the parking sensors down here all along the front and the rear, so when you're pulling into a parking lot, you're going to be able to know just how close you are to something, so you're not going to risk running up against something like that. Also, if you come right over here, you've got the blind spot monitoring system in the RX as well, which is in the mirrors here. And it's going to light up orange when there's somebody in your blind spot. And the benefit of that, of course, is you're not going to have to worry about when somebody is in your blind spot and you have to look, and it just makes everything a whole lot easier. Also, the RX actually has 10 airbags, which is 4 more than the RX or the MDX and the SRX. Now, part of that airbag system is the curtain airbags that go all the way back to the second row, as well as the seat airbags right here. Now, the important thing here, I know you have a 2-year-old, these airbags back here are actually child friendly. And so what that means, they don't come out with as much force, and it allows them to block the glass in the event of a side collision. Now, Lexus, they're also all about the quality and the dependability of their vehicles. So the engine in this is going to give you all kinds of power. You're never going to be left behind when you're trying to get on the interstate or passing that person who's swerving behind. But also, you're never going to hear that when you're inside the car. The leather itself comes from Lexus's very own cattle farm. That's right, they have their own free-range cattle where they don't allow barbed wire fence because that would damage, that has the potential to damage the leather. Now, with that, you can also feel how soft this is, and that's because Lexus actually dyes their leather all the way through. They don't just paint it where it can come off in a few years, and I'm sure in your Acura you might be seeing a little bit of that already. I've heard that that's a very common problem with them. But anyway, the leather here, it's going to last as long as you keep the vehicle, and it's also going to be very, very soft and comfortable. We also use acoustic glass in the front windshields and on the sides for added quiet and comfort, which also gives you the added benefit of the hands-free system. Now with the hands-free system, you're able to use that. Here, hop in here and then I'll show you around in a minute. Now the hands-free system, that allows you to use your phone right from here, and I'm sure you're very familiar with that already because the Acura does have that. Now ours is a little bit different. It's a little bit less confusing in my opinion than the Acura. I know that it's got the couple different screens here, but this one, you work it just like you would a laptop computer. So you've got the remote controller here with the haptic feedback, so when you select something, you can actually you can actually feel it, hear it, as well as see it right there on the screen. Now, this is very nice. It's got the voice recognition, so you can do stuff like,
after the beep, say a shortcut menu command.
find nearby Mexican.
Find nearby Mexican restaurants.
And it'll pull up all of the
Say
Mexican
a number
restaurants
from the list.
in our area. And at that point, you just select which one you want to go to. It'll not
Voice recognition has been canceled.
It will not only pull up the address of where it is, but the phone number as well, so you can call and make a reservation there. Now, also, the hands-free calling is important to you. The navigation, the easy-to-use navigation is important. And the quality of the vehicle itself is important. Now, you also mentioned, what was it, the service of the vehicles. Now, here at Lexus, the first year of service is all included. So the 5,000 mile checkup and the 10,000 mile oil change, that's all taken care of by Lexus. Not only with that, but you're going to get personalized service here at Reliable, We've got 2 guys back there, and they know almost everybody by name after the second time of being there. And with that as well, we've got an entire fleet of loaner vehicles. So when you come in and you've got to get on the road ASAP, you just come in, we'll set it up ahead of times, and we'll have a car right out front ready for you. If it's cold outside, it'll be warmed up. If it's hot outside, it'll be cooled down, and you just get in it and you go to wherever it is you need to go. So hopefully that helped answer a few of your questions and settle a little bit in your mind. But thanks for stopping by, sir. I'll let you get out of there into that meeting.